And hi again, everybody. Jim Stevens coming to you from the 2021 Texas State Championships as we now bring you the rookie doubles final. And on the left there you see the one and only Alex Iceman Anguiano. He in the souped-up wheelchair in the forward position. And that's Michael De La Paz at forward, Dylan Newsom at goal. They're on the right side. They won the winner's bracket. There you see Anguiano in the forward position. His partner, Victor Adrian. That's 2 games out of 3. Iceman Anguiano and his partner, Victor Adrian, trying to win this opening set if they can. Did you know there's a disabled event held every 2 years at the World Cup where you see great players from around the world who are all sitting, for the most part, in wheelchairs and playing on specially designed tables, as Anguiano able to get the scoring underway here in game number 1. The Italians, the Dutch, the Germans, all very good, great representatives of those at disabled events, which will be held in 2022 in Nantes, France, in conjunction with the World Cup and World Championships. And Anguiano coming out hot. It's now 2-0 here in game number 1. But it would be great to see the Iceman over there, see Alex Anguiano competing for Team USA. De La Paz looking to cut into the lead here, but a nice switch and block by Adrian as he takes it away. Victor Adrian setting it up dead center and tried to hammer that one to the near side. It's blocked up into the air and off the table. Battle here between 2 different parts of Texas. Team on the right out of the Austin-San Antonio corridor. On the left from El Paso, far west Texas. Anguiano will pick it up here on the 5, take it across the table, go nicely through that far lane. Bring it across, shooting against Newsom, and again finding the inside. So I believe he's 3 for 3, opening up this first game. What a performance from Alex Anguiano here in game number 1. And remember, they're coming from the loser side of the bracket. They need to win this opening set in order to send it down to one final best 2 out of 3 for the championship. De La Paz has that one blocked, comes back to Michael, who advances it nicely along that far wall. Again, shooting the snake shot and finding the near corner with confidence. It's 3-1. It's always good when you fall behind early to just continue to play your game. These things are going to happen. You're going to have flurries. You're going to have runs from both sides of the table generally. Steal here by De La Paz. And Michael again will set it up against Victor Adrian. That shot attempt blocked by Adrian up into the air and off the table. Victor showing some quick hands as he was able to get out there, make the block, and he has earned the right to put the ball back into play in his goal area. Adrian up the table, intercepted by De La Paz. He's getting possessions. That's the good news for Michael. And he's getting goals as well as he finds that near corner to make it 3-2. Anguiano will put the ball back into play. Likes to use that far side passing series a la Tony Spredeman, Tony Bacon back in the day. Able to go along the outside while he's 4 for 4 here in this first game. What a performance from Alex Anguiano. He has come out and hit his first 4 push shots, 2 inside, 2 outside, to give his team the early lead here in this rookie doubles final. De La Paz coming back, looking to get a good set here, which he eventually does, and then he's going to go ahead and call time out. Michael De La Paz will put the ball back into play, looking to pull his team back within 1 here in this first game, and he does as he quickly sets it up, strokes it home. A productive possession there from Michael De La Paz, including the timeout in the middle of it. It's now 4-3. But Anguiano has had nearly a perfect game so far. Can't connect on the pass here, taken away by De La Paz. Tried to go along the outside wall, brushes it towards the goal, kept out and retrieved by Victor Adrian. Adrian setting it up near side. Comes back with that push kick to a pull kick to the near corner. It's 1-0. What a great performance in that opening game from Alex Anguiano and Victor Adrian. Anguiano 4 for 4 from his 3-rod, and then Adrian with a beautiful fake push kick to a pull kick to close out game number 1. We'll open up game number 2 with Michael De La Paz putting it into play. Try to bounce that one off the wall. It gets through to Adrian. Adrian tried to clear it along the outside while Anguiano able to scoop it up, bring it across, doesn't execute the pass. Newsom with the rebound. No score here in the second game. 1-0 lead for Alex Anguiano and Victor Adrian. Adrian has proven himself to be dangerous back here offensively. Fires that one on goal. Newsom is there. Good looking two-rod back there from Adrian. Newsom slowing the pace. Try to bring it to the short side. Stolen away by the Iceman. Anguiano. Try to go inside. Newsom with the block. So you saw Dylan this time staying home, making sure he didn't come off that straight attempt. De La Paz takes some time and then it passes it along the outside wall. Michael has that one taken away by Adrian, who tried to just hammer it down the middle, taken back by De La Paz, who will again set it up and stroke it home, this time to the far side. It's 1-0. Michael De La Paz has played well. Bit of a slow start from the 3-rod, but turned it around, got some momentum. If you're Anguiano and Adrian, you don't want to hang around too long in this opening set. You want to put it away as quickly as you can, not give De La Paz a chance to really get rolling. Because he is playing well, and you can see he's starting to play better and better each ball. Adrian sends that one along the near wall, so we've seen him shoot a couple of times, now keeping the defender honest with that pass along the near side, and there's Newsom contributing offensively. It's 2-0. You could kind of sense in that opening game that maybe the momentum was turning around a little bit despite the excellence of Alex Anguiano and Victor Adrian. De La Paz successfully through the lane and trying to take it out to that far side. Might have wanted to take a little more time on that possession. Get a chance to put the opponents down 3-0. Newsom will slow it down. And again, slides that one into the goal. That's 2 for Dylan Newsom here in this second game, and he's given his team a 3-0 lead. Taken away here by De La Paz. Michael continuing to work that far wall. Can't go through the lane successfully. Still 3-0 here in game number 2. Rookie doubles final here at the 2021 Texas State Championships. Newsom. It's 3.
Come on, Mike.
Dylan Newsom with 3 big goals here in this second game, and he's given his team a 4-0 lead. So what a turnaround here after a strong opening game performance. Alex Anguiano and Victor Adrian have seen Michael De La Paz, Dylan Newsom come back thanks to 3 from Newsom and take a 4-0 lead here in the second game. He puts another shot on goal picked up here by Adrian. Remember, it's 1-0 in favor of Anguiano and Adrian, but here's a chance for De La Paz to even this match up at 1 game apiece. Adrian there to make the block. Rebound comes back to Anguiano. Alex tried to pass along the outside wall once and twice, both of them blocked by De La Paz. This time he's not able to catch it the first, does pick it up off the back wall. Will set up the push shot and drill it home to make it 4-1. He has really shot it well. He just needs a few more possessions perhaps. Shooting percentage, I believe he's only missed 1, maybe 2 shots. Nice bounce pass here by De La Paz. Another chance here for Michael to send it to game 3. Adrian there with a block on the first attempt. Rebound comes back to De La Paz, who again will set it up and stroke it home. It's 1 game apiece. And we've got a switch on the left side. Victor Adrian now moving to forward. Alex Anguiano to goal, despite the fact that Anguiano shot the ball about 85% so far in these first 2 games. Adrian coming out, though, with a couple of possessions. And really, that's the key. It's getting possessions on that 3-rod. Victor will walk it and fire it near side, blocked and taken away by Dylan Newsom. Newsom takes his time, as he seems to do every single possession, sends that one up the table, clears it, then sent back in. It's 1-0 here in this third game in favor of Adrian, now in the forward position, and Anguiano back there at goal. Nice to be versatile. You have to figure that Adrian and Anguiano know exactly what they're doing. maybe for defensive purposes as well. But there is De La Paz setting it up, firing it home. It's 1-1. Adrian tic-tacs that goes along the near wall. Victor will set it and fire it home. It's 2-1. Victor Adrian, always aggressive, whether it's at goal or at forward, and he takes it away here. Looking for a 3-1 lead. Victor Adrian shooting against Dylan, finding the back of the goal. Adrian and Anguiano coming out to get 3 of the first 4 goals here in this third decisive game of this opening set of the rookie doubles final here at the 2021 Texas State Championships. Jim Stevens with you. De La Paz along the outside wall. De La Paz sets it up, strokes it home. It's now 3-2. Adrian will put it into play. Remember, Victor Adrian and Alex Anguiano must win this game to stay alive and send this rookie doubles final down to a final 2 out of 3. Adrian able to go through that lane. Victor does have timeouts remaining, but tries to go with a quick one, blocked back the other way where it's picked up by Anguiano. Alex also, of course, will hit a push shot from back here. Sends that one wide of the goal. And the rebound snagged again by Adrian. Victor, shot attempt blocked up into the air and off the table by Dylan Newsom. We'll put it back into play, trailing 3-2 here in game number 3. Dylan, as he always does, sets it up about 3 inches off that far wall in pull shot position, if he can. Instead comes back down the middle with a rolling pull shot taken away by Victor. Adrian strokes it home near side. It's 4-1. Bounced nicely through the lane by De La Paz. That shot attempt blocked and taken away by Anguiano. It's set point for Victor and Alex. That one wide of the goal. Rebound picked up on the 5 by Adrian. Get a stoppage in play. That one's going to be awarded to De La Paz. Really a jar in there, perhaps, called by referee Arthur Mitchell. So De La Paz will put it back into play, bounces it again through that far lane. Another chance here to pull back within 1. Goes with a quick one wide of the goal. Rebound grabbed by Anguiano. That one on goal. Newsom. Dylan never in a hurry to get it done back here. That's a good thing. When you're playing that goalie position, be methodical, take your time, be smart. He's done all of those things, and a nice save here. It's back to Dylan again. It's been an outstanding opening set here in this rookie doubles final. Great performance opening things up from Anguiano as he went 4 for 4 in the first game. With Adrian finding the final goal and finding the back of the goal here is De La Paz to make it 4-3. De La Paz and Newsom came back with a strong second game, led by 3 from goal from Newsom. Saw Adrian look up at the official, Arthur Mitchell, wondering if maybe De La Paz a little rough on that, but now a chance to send it to the second set. Victor Adrian will reset, take a look, and stroke it home. Victor Adrian and Alex Anguiano win the opening set of this rookie doubles final. We'll head to a second and final set. We open it up with a possession on the 3-rod of De La Paz, who strokes it home to make it 1-0. Another 2 out of 3. This one will determine the champion. No matter who comes out on top, Adrian responds. It's tied at 1. It has been a productive switch for Victor Adrian and Alex Anguiano, despite the fact that Anguiano was playing very well in that forward position, but he's also done a good job back in that goalie position. You saw De La Paz thinking maybe there was a jar in there. Nothing called. Adrian able to pick it up here on the 3-rod and look for the lead here in this first game. Victor strokes it home. It's 2-1. Again, Victor Adrian always aggressive. That's really what you want to be. You want to be aggressive. You want it to be controlled aggression, of course. Make sure you keep it tempered to some degree. You want to be aggressive but smart. Block up into the air here by Anguiano will be put back into play by Alex as the Iceman to his many friends. Newsom. Again, slowing it down. A nice save by Newsom as he kept that one off of the 3-rod of Adrian, but Victor is able to come right back through that near lane, set it up and look to increase his team's lead, but the rebound grabbed here by De La Paz. Bounce pass. So Adrian waiting for it. Victor tried to go through the lane. Good defensive battle on the 5 right now. Defensive 5, of course, so vital in the sport of table soccer, and maybe the most difficult thing there is to do. To block a 5, block a really good 5. Sometimes it's a matter of just getting a key block in key situations. Anguiano. Again, banks that one off the outside wall. Newsom has done a good job of keeping those out. And Newsom up the table and in. Continuing to contribute on both sides of the ball, Dylan Newsom ties it up at 2 here in this first game. Adrian somehow able to get that pass through. He'll shoot to regain the lead. And he does, as he strokes that one home. Might have cut that one back. Either way, it's now 3-2. Nicely along that far wall goes De La Paz. Michael's 5 has looked very good, and the 3 has looked good as well. We're now even at 3. Solid possession there from Michael De La Paz as he passed it nicely along that far wall and was able to convert to even things up at 3, but back comes Adrian, taken away by Dylan. Newsom will set it up near side. Was working the pull series early, has gone to the push the last few possessions. He's had success on both sides of the table. Clearing percentage has been very good. He's also scored at least 4. 3 from pull shot position, and then the 1 from push. And again, keeping it out here is Newsom. That's the other thing he's done very, very well, is keep the slop out. Again, here's Newsom. Rebound grabbed by Anguiano, who will call time out. Alex Anguiano will put the ball back into play. We're tied up at 3 here in the first game of the second set of the rookie doubles final. Adrian had it, lost it, and eventually it's De La Paz who picks it up on the 5. Michael's done a nice job. He goes lane, he goes wall, he goes bounce pass, and that one almost squibbed into the goal, kept out by Anguiano. Alex takes some time and then has it blocked back into the goal by De La Paz. Big defensive play there. It's 4-3. De La Paz working hard with 2 hands defensively on the 5, but Adrian able to get it through. And hammer it home. Again, that one may be off the man, maybe splitting. We're tied at 4. Got a timeout. Michael De La Paz will put the ball back into play on the 5. Chance to win this opening game here as he sets it up, takes a look, and strokes it home. Game number 1 goes to Michael De La Paz and Dylan Newsom. They're just a game away from the Rookie Doubles Championship. Victor Adrian puts it into play. De La Paz, where the 5 has looked really good. All 3 options, as we talked about, the lane, the wall, the bounce pass, all look pretty much identical. No score here in the second game. Iceman Anguiano sends that one towards the goal. Again, Dylan not letting the slop in. We'll set it up near side. That shot attempt blocked by Adrian, comes back to Dylan Newsom. And turned over here. Adrian will have a chance to get his team on the scoreboard first here in the second game. As he rocks. He's had success to the near side. And again, same shot. Hard to read from here, but he's either beating him to the corner or cutting it back. And maybe he's done each of those things during the previous 5 or 6 possessions. And more than once. De La Paz can't connect through that lane. Anguiano. Sends that one wide. Rebound right back to De La Paz. Look to tie it up at 1 here in this second game as Michael sets it up. Extra ropes it home. Deep to that far side. It's 1-1. Tied at 1 here in the second game. Victor Adrian looking for a possession, blocked by De La Paz. Rebound comes back to Anguiano. Alex looking to bank and redirected towards the goal, but kept out and then eventually retrieved by a hustling Newsom. Pass attempt along the outside wall, right back at him. And again, there's Dylan keeping everything out. Anguiano tried to hammer that one down the middle, taken away by De La Paz. Michael grips and rips it. It's 2-1. Michael De La Paz, Dylan Newsom, after winning the opening set, have surged ahead 1-0 to 2-1 here in the second. Adrian looking to tie it. As Victor walks it. Why wouldn't he go to anything but that near side? This one, though, blocked by Newsom. Seems like he had scored maybe the last 5 in a row to that near side. This one held on to by De La Paz. To increase his team's lead from snake shot position, Michael De La Paz. Takes his time. Extra ropes it home. Maybe the best shot of the match from Michael De La Paz, who took his time beautifully and then ripped it all the way around the defense of Anguiano. It's 3-1. And we're going to get a stop here. And that one's going to be awarded. Now they're calling the jar on De La Paz. That one awarded to Adrian. So each team so far in the match has received the benefit of a jar call. Big possession here, but taken away by Newsom, who's really done the job. That one's going to go to the 5. Did he put it into play illegally? That may be the case. De La Paz will put it into play. And taken away here by Adrian. Victor tried to come down the middle. There's Newsom again to make the block up into the air and off the table. Dylan Newsom has played himself a heck of a match back there on both sides of the ball, both offensively and defensively. Contributing certainly to his team's position of being up a game, being up 3-1 here in the second. Solid team effort from Michael De La Paz and Dylan Newsom. Adrian couldn't hold on to that rebound. Here's De La Paz. Michael. That shot attempt blocked and then stabbed in on the rebound. It's championship point for Michael De La Paz and Dylan Newsom. They're up 4-1 here in this second game, second set of the rookie doubles final here at the 2021 Texas State Championships. Victor Adrian, Alex Anguiano played well, especially early on. They won the opening set, had the early momentum, but Michael De La Paz with that 5-row just getting him so many possessions. He started to warm up from the 3-rod, and he had great contributions from his goalie, Dylan Newsom, who scored 3 in one game and at least 4 overall while defending well. Doing all the basics of what a goalie needs to do. That's keeping the slop out, that's clearing the zone, and that's containing that ball when it comes in your goal area. Dylan has done all of those things. Now they're just a goal away from the championship. Great performance, though, as we said, from Alex Anguiano, who we hope to see perhaps in Nantes, France next year in the disabled singles and doubles. And that one's going to drop in, and there it is. Michael De La Paz and Dylan Newsom are the 2021 Texas State Rookie Doubles Champions.